All right. We're looking kind of today, guys. I think it's definitely the camera. Um, well, look at this. I know I'm going to have to edit this video because this is extremely dark. So, if you are new to my channel, thank you for being with me today. I was trying out something new and I am not sure what is going on with the color of my camera on my laptop today. So I probably want to start using my phone. But thanks for tuning in. You guys that know me, my name is Coach Fee. I'm the Worth Activator, and I've decided to start coming on and challenging myself to go live every day. This has definitely been an experience for me, but I wanted to discuss something that happened last night with me as I was at my table just sitting and just thinking about some things, going through my calendars, looking at appointments for the upcoming new year. I received a call. The call was from one of the women, very sweet, very sweet, that I was potentially asked to be a guest on her podcast. So when she called me, we started talking, and I honestly was like, okay, I'm just gonna introduce myself. I'm just going to basically tell her, a little bit about me and what I do as a coach. And it was like almost like immediate, like in sync conversation from both of us because some of the things that I have endured, she has done basically. It was almost like a mirror moment of me listening to her conversation and her listening to me. It was like, wow, I don't know you, but I know you. It was like, so it was really interesting to see how that all unfolded. And that brought me back to thinking just how God aligns things, even in unexpected ways. And you don't have to be doing anything and he can just bring something to you or bring a person to you. That's just how life works. So I wanted to come on and briefly challenge you guys to stay positive, stay joyful in the midst of whatever issues you may have going on as we entering 2026, because if you're faithful and you have a positive outlook on life, and just relax, take it one day at a time, because life is still going to continue to life for all of us. But what I've learned is God has a way of arriving at the moment, the very moment when we need him the most. And just in the conversation, the conversation that we had last night was only supposed to last maybe 10, 15 minutes, just a quick introduction, tell me a little bit about her podcast and whatnot. And we literally were on the phone for over an hour, close to 2 hours. When I checked my phone, I had been on the phone for like an hour and 50 minutes. And I was like, what is going on? And I just felt all just, it was just like, wow, God, you speak to me in so many different ways and you speak to us in so many different ways. But sometimes we're so caught up doing the things we do that we miss the message or we miss that moment. You know, that could be pivotal to the things that we have going on. And to me, I thought it was just a true blessing for her to be able to talk to someone who she could relate to when it comes to some experiences, life challenges that we've all dealt with. And there's so many other women I feel out here that have experienced the same thing, and they're just afraid to talk to people because they don't know who they can relate to and they don't feel comfortable. And for me, I was very, very just humbled, like, wow, Lord, you're showing me things that I don't know, obviously, and showing me people that do need that connection, that are yearning for that connection with other people who can relate, to what they're doing. So for me, it was a moment of clarity. It was also a moment of keep doing what you're doing, regardless of who's watching, as long as you're doing it from your heart and a purpose that you know that you've been entrusted to do. Because life is short, guys. Life is so short. And people come and go. But at the same time, while I'm on this earth and living my life, I want to be fully embraced with the love of Christ, and, allowing my faith to carry me into locations, and just being able to talk to different people and meet them and help them where they are. If I can do that, if I can share by telling my stories, my testimonies, things that I've had the honor of overcoming through Christ, I mean, why not? Why not? I see it as a small contribution that I can do to help other people in any way that I can. And the way that I'm walking in this season is basically just sharing my everyday life journey for everyone around me. So I know that I think I started this live kind of late because I had some issues with my laptop this morning, but I'm on here and it's happening. May have to definitely do some adjusting with the laptop because I'm not liking how the colors popping up on there. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on quickly and share that with you all from last night because it was definitely interesting how fast the conversation went from 15 minutes to over an hour and a half just having a conversation with her. So as we embark on this, new entering the new year, like I had said on my live the other day on Facebook, if there's anything that has been tugging at you for you to start, do today's December 31st. Why not start it today? And not necessarily waiting till January 1st to do anything. If you know in your heart that there's something that you've always felt aligned to do or you were meant to do, just start. Pick one thing, and start it today. But yeah, I challenge you guys to do that. And about this channel, I want to point out, like I was mentioning about me starting this channel actually as Coach Fee, wanting to share details about my coaching and what I do. I've managed to do that, but I feel that I will be pivoting a little bit and just coming on as a mom that's homeschooling two children, a mom that is also taking care of my 19-year-old daughter who was medically diagnosed with a medical disorder. And that's kind of what led the conversation last night with myself and the connection I've made. And it was, wow, it was just really a great conversation. And I feel like it was ordained by God and had to be aligned by Him because my name is Felicia. And her best friend's name is Felicia. I think it was, she said her hairdresser or Fee. Yeah, I said, yeah, my nickname's Fee. And she was like, no way. She's like, that's the nickname of my, hairdresser and friend. And a matter of fact, she was saying that she was relocating in an area here in Florida as well because I think she's in Washington or somewhere up north, and she was thinking about relocating here to Florida. And I was like, I'm in Florida, and in actuality, it was the actual city that I'm in. She's actually looking at moving here as well. And then on top of that, when I discussed with her my life, and being a divorcee, she's also, yeah, everything kind of fell in line, reverse, except for I have a daughter and she has a son. So when I tell you the connections with the people that you can make just sharing your story and of healing, of your journey of becoming who you're meant to be as you walk each day can be, really, really humbling to know that, okay, yeah, you're not alone. There's so many other women who have out here experienced, if not something similar, but things that they are still walking through. And I feel it's very important as a woman that we feel comfortable sharing certain things, not our whole life, intimate details, but with few people that may need to hear it because they may feel alone, you know. So that is very important to me. And I feel like it is a part of my duty to do so. Not everyone carries the same outlook on everything, and that's totally okay. But for me, I'm being intentional. I'm being very intentional about what I do as we enter the year ahead. And I thank you guys for joining me this morning, real quick. That's really what I wanted to discuss. Just know that sometimes things fall in place, even when it's unexpected. And that alignment from last night had to be ordained. You know, it was just too many coincidences. And y'all, to be honest, I've never met her. We've never met. I met her on Facebook. I met her on Facebook. I think I met her through the Christian Podcasters group on Facebook, honestly. So I've never met her before. I don't know anything about her except for what she shared, and we shared with each other last night. So yeah, it was quite amazing. Well, today is what, Wednesday. So you guys, I'll be back here tomorrow morning, um, bright and early, 7 a.m. I think I'm going to stick to that time at 7 a.m. in the morning because it's good for me. The house is nice and quiet. Kids are still in the bed. My daughter's homeschool lessons do not start until 9 a.m. So this is a good time for me to pop on and do what I have to do and talk to you guys. So if you're new here, my name is Coach V, the Worth Activator. I'm a mom of three, mompreneur, and I'm just sharing in some of my daily things that go on in my life as I journey with you and walking and fulfilling my purpose. So thank you for joining in, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. If not, catch the replay because this one's live, and I appreciate you for watching my channel. Thanks. Have a great day.